This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Vols will kick it away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense making their way on the field today. The last time they met, it was rocky top all night long. The Volunteers turning the tide in what had been a very lopsided series for Alabama.
Yeah, it was a long road for Tennessee those 17 years. They're not going to waste an opportunity to celebrate anytime they get a win over Bama now. So some of these fans remember waiting those 16 years. I'm sure some of these players do as well.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Going to hand it off to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. He decides to keep it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down after that previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pass not complete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The drive ends, and the punt team on the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. So Tennessee's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They call the draw play here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's spun. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last drive stalled, but they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake on first down. And he's intercepted. Breaks into the open. He follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Getting set. Here's second down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play caller is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone. And the Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Volunteers. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's a quick grab. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. It's a keeper to the left. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Here we go. So first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. A short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive extending first down. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Receiver in motion now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Crosses the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Oh, the running back. I think he might be frustrated. He had such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the...
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
On a pass rush, gets home.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long.
Looking deep down the left side.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Volunteers will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? QB to the tight end for a completion. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the bunch formation. Handoff to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Important second down play coming up.
On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Mental mistake by the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Hebe keeps it himself. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901, almost always on the third Saturday in October. And Vols fans, glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost one time. I think he was 16-1 against Tennessee as the head coach there. And going back to the 90s and early 2000s, Tennessee used to dominate the series. So back and forth it goes, and we'll see who can win this one today. Third Saturday in October, always a fun Saturday.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass complete on a crossing route. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Volunteers will try to keep this drive moving. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. Tackle made after a big gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Vols line up on first and 10 now. And now they run the draw play. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. That one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back.
The sure hands, it's Murray.
Oh, the spin move.
Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Murray. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock
ticket. Looking to throw it again. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Murray. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now they'll run it on the draw. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The ball has come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And the running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Volunteers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. It's a shotgun run call. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it to the right side. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. The reception makes about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Here's the 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Bond. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. And the Vols look to keep this drive moving. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Pressure is coming. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Well, the offense a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on play. Great job of the defense pushing him back on 1st down. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He keeps it on the design run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking for a gap. It's Bond.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quick pass. The catch is made. The Volunteers moving quickly down the field here. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Working clock with the ground game. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Breaks into the clear. A change of direction. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Murray. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a late deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
First play of this drive now from the 35. QB keeper all the way.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Eludes a tackle. That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.